Hello and welcome to Georgia Sight's online Advanced Techniques class. Today we're going to learn how to do the Cluny. The Cluny is intimidating, okay, to most tatters. However, once you see how it's done, you'll find out, as with many of the advanced techniques, that they're fairly easy to do. Okay, it's just going to take some practice. Today we're using a shuttle with one color thread and a ball of thread that is a different color. We're also going to use the loom to do this on, okay? And my advice is, if you have any kind of hand problems, arthritis, whatever, get a loom. There's a link down below to Georgia's online store, and her husband makes looms like this. So see if she's got any on the site, and if she doesn't, write her. Maybe she can get one for you. So check it out. But they're very well made. They're made out of wood. See, that is wood, okay? And underneath, you can see they're screwed in. Anytime you can get anything made out of wood, you're doing good today, because most things are made out of pressed wood, and pressed wood just falls apart. This is wood and wooden dowels, okay? So let me show you the loom I used to use before I got this one from Georgia. This is one that I used to use. It's a 3-warp loom that I made out of a cardboard box and duct tape. Now you can make yourself a loom, but I'm going to tell you, this is going to wear out. This is, if you make a lot of Clunies, you're going to wear it out. It's going to break. You're going to be constantly making a loom. Get you a wooden loom. It'll last forever. Alright? So let's get on with it. Today I'm going to show you how to wrap your hand to make a Cluny. However, I'm not going to be doing the Clunies on my hand. I am one of those arthritis sufferers, and holding my hand and keeping those threads tight for the Cluny really hurts it, and it really aggravates it. So I can show you how to wrap your hand for a 3-warp loom, but to do one on my hand, forget it. It's not happening in class. Alright, but I am going to show you how to make one on the loom, and you'll see it's so much easier. Alright, first and foremost, I have a knot down here. This knot represents a ring or a chain. If you're going to take a Cluny off a ring, the knot would represent the ring. If you're going to take a Cluny off of a chain, the knot would represent the chain. Alright, needle tatters. Yes, you can do Clunies. Okay, this is a technique that both shuttle and needle tatters can do. Georgia also has on her site the Clever Cluny loom that you can make yourself to practice with. So, needless to say, there'll be links down below for those. Alright? But this is how you're going to wrap your hand to do a Cluny. Okay? Now, first and foremost, our ball thread is the red thread. We want to set it behind the loom and get it out of our way. Alright, now we take the red thread, lay our shuttle down, wrap it around the middle finger and the ring finger, come up to the pinch, put the thread in the pinch. The next step is get that shuttle out of your way, bring that ball thread up around or down around your pinky finger, and come up into the pinch. See what I've got here? Then you're going to take that ball thread back through between the middle finger and the ring finger and wrap it around the ring finger about 4 times. Okay? Once you do that, then you're going to wrap it around your pinky finger about 4 times. That'll give you stability to hold it and keep the tension on your loom. This is your loom right here. Okay? Now, you can choose to take the loop off your finger. Okay? But you take a chance of losing it up in your work. So keep that loop on your finger. But that is the hand loom for a Cluny. Now we're going to do the Cluny on this box loom, and that's what this is called. Okay, now here we go. We've got our knot that represents a ring or a chain. we take our ball thread, we wrap it up here on the second notch, come over to the fourth notch and down. We're going to put that thread right there with that knot. The next thing we're going to do, get that the shuttle thread out of our way, wrap that around our pinky and come back up. See? The next thing is take it up here and wrap it around these two things up here and then drop it to the back. It's out of the way. Okay? Now we get to work with our shuttle thread. We need to get our shuttle thread under there and back to the front. Okay. Now, you see how this is laying in my hand. See it? You want this thread here in the middle to stay in the middle. So, our shuttle thread is coming out to the right. We need to put the first half stitch of the double stitch on this right here, this one thread. In order to do that, let me take some of this slack out of that shuttle, get it back down here. You want to put the first half of that double stitch on there. Now, in order to get that to flip, you got to release your tension. Allow it to flip. Once it flips, you're going to slowly, slowly, slowly work it down to your knot. Get it down there. That will lock this Cluny in place. Use your fingers if you have to get it down there. But you want it down there next to the knot. Then, your shuttle, you come all the way over to the right side. You're going to go under this thread and up. Pull that down. Then you're going to go over this thread and down. Okay? And pull it down. You're going to go down or over this first thread and down and pull it down. Okay? Go under that center thread and up. Okay? Over this thread, down, and then back up. You have just completed one full set. Okay? Now you're going to go and do that same thing over again. Watch what I'm doing. And as you get better, I've got a huge shuttle here. As you get better, your Clunies shape up better. And you work those stitches down till they're down there at that knot. Okay? And keep it all nice and snug. You just keep working your Cluny. And you'll get faster as time goes on. Okay? Just watch what I'm doing. And you can hit one full sweep if you didn't have a monster shuttle. And you see, there's the Cluny. And a Cluny is a leaf. They call them tallies too. I found that out in class. And it shapes out like a leaf and comes back in to a point. Okay? So, you just keep doing this for the amount of sets that the pattern calls for. Okay? Then, as you're going, you're wanting to pull it back in to close this leaf up. Make it look more like a leaf. So you're going to pull your tension in. Okay? And you're going to do it gradual, because you want it to look as realistic as possible. Okay? So with each loop, or each set, you want to bring it in just a little tighter. Okay? And just keep holding that tension. Okay? Now this is not the best Cluny in the world. I'm trying to get this on video. So, but as you can see, it's the same technique all the time. And what we want to do is end where we started. Okay? And this is going to be our last set. Now, here we go. There's our Cluny. It's not exactly perfectly shaped, but there's our Cluny. You see how it steps back in. You have to keep pulling, okay? And what I do is I take and draw out what I want, stick it down here, or hold it underneath the loom and follow the pattern that way. So, now we're going to take our Cluny off. We remove from the center first. Lay it to the side. We remove off the loom. Everything's off the loom. This little loop we've had down here that we've ignored, we're going to pull it off that pinky. And we're going to find the thread that starts closing that loop that we had on the loom. If you see your threads bunch up and twist like that, straighten them out. Keep that Cluny in the pinch because you haven't locked it in yet. Keep working with it. Okay, keep working with it. Pull it down till it's snug. Once it's snug, grab your ball thread and pull it the other way. Okay, keep that from twisting. Okay, and you can work it up, and after you get it closed, okay, your Cluny is closed, your loops are gone, wrap that around your pinky and do the second half of that double stitch. Flip it and lock it down. Your Cluny is in place. And there you have it. That's how you do a Cluny. And you can continue on into the next ring or the next chain, whatever you want to do, or you can do a whole row of Clunies. It's your heart's desire. So I hope you learned something. I hope you found that making Clunies are a lot easier than you conceived. Okay? So until next time, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Happy tatting to everyone. Thank you.